Howdy, y'all. Welcome to another day. Crocheters Corner. Good times for all. There's Zachary Zabala here if you prefer. I'm gonna make a quick phone call to my mother. Real quick. Please bear with me. Yeah, she's working. She working today? No, I don't think she's working today. I'm gonna let her sleep. Where is she working? It's usually Tuesdays and Thursdays. She switches around. I think she's working Thursday this week. 69 years old and she's still working. Amazing woman. She works at a daycare, taking care of little kids. Little kids from like just months old to, well, they get up there after school comes and they have older kids, but she usually does the little ones up to about 4. And she loves it. Yeah, she an amazing lady for sure. 2, 3. Sorry, folks, I'm just starting a new hat right now. It always makes it a pain in the butt. What do I hear? I hear talking. One, 2, 3, 4. And one more makes 5. So we just got done doing an ironwork show. Some really cool information I heard about the upcoming European tour. You know how Roxanne Glenn did the and the other guys, Gary and John, I think. They did the British tour. Well, this time they're doing a whole European tour. It's over 12,000 miles. Man, that is a long way. It's so weird. I'm hearing somebody talking. Like it's coming out of a speaker somewhere. And I don't have anything on. Yeah, this is probably going to be one of my last hats. Well, I can probably make 2 more out of this batch. Probably going to be one of my last hats. Well, probably make 2 more. Something. Oh, that's what it is. It's myself. Good Lord. Yeah, but they're going to be doing think it's 30. Here, let me check real quick. Let's see. Yeah, 38 countries, 61 destinations, over 12,000 miles. They're doing all of Europe, a lot of Europe. Man, that sounds like a fun time. Sounds like a long time to be away. But a fun time nonetheless, I'm sure. They're going to be going through Croatia, which is very cool. Hopefully, I'll be all settled in and maybe get, a day or two to go check them out and help out any way I can. And Dee Dee has a big announcement, Gary and Dee Dee, about upcoming Amsterdam, the European Amsterdam Convention. We're going to talk with them about that tonight, I guess. Something like that. So I'm excited to find out what that is all about. Yeah, it should be an interesting year, to say the very least. Very interesting year. A lot of space news. Um, we'll see if any of it comes to fruition. But a lot of talk about SpaceX has their new manned space capsule or whatever sitting on top of a rocket on a launch pad right now, and I think the 19th of January is supposed to have a test flight, yada yada yada, but with the government being shut down, I don't know if they're well, it did say something about that there was commercial launches being postponed because of government shutdown. And I don't think that launch would be considered commercial. I think that would be considered more or less research and development type stuff. But then again, it is SpaceX, which is, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. But supposedly the 19th, they're supposed to launch the new manned. There won't be anybody in it, but it's a manned capsule. So we'll see what happens. Hey, Liz, how we doing? Thank you so much for joining me. Was just talking about what we were going over in Ironworks a little bit ago. Some of the news stories and whatnot. And just starting a hat. So I kind of got to pay attention to what I'm doing. Okay, let's see how many we have here. One. Okay. But yeah, it was a good weekend. I got a lot done. We got a lot done. Those of you listening, Adams AMAC Mackenzie here, person that's let me stay at their house. She's actually having a baby today, like right now. So if you could send some good vibes her way. Really, really awesome. Awesome girl. Just really good people all around. But yeah, if you could send her just some good vibrations. I'm sure she could use them right now. Been up since about 2:30 this morning. 3 o'clock. I think Adam was nervous, which I can understand. That'd be pretty nerve-wracking. But yeah, I'm hoping everything. Hey, wobbly woost. Oh, that's awesome, man. Yeah, Adam was really wanting to do a home birth, but it's scary. It's got to be a scary thing. I'm sure you know all about it. Pretty good, real good. I'm down in Florida, um, loving the weather. Like I said, I wanted to get away from the snow at least for 1 year of my life, and I think I found the spot. It is. It's been in the 80s. Just dropped into the 70s yesterday. Beautiful weather. I love it here. Yeah, it's a little slice of heaven, really. But in June, I'll be moving to Croatia, so I'm pretty excited about all that. Oh, that's awesome, Wobbly. So yeah, I'm just holding down the fort today. It's neat they're letting me build them a garden. I'm putting in a garden for them, teaching them how to grow their own food and eventually can it and stuff like that. He's already taught me how to weld and going to teach me some more automotive stuff. It's really neat sharing knowledge. I love welding. It is so much fun. We made a smoker. I'll show you guys here in a little bit. Let me just get this third row here. I'm thinking about adding some black into this one. I didn't want to do an all black one, but I have some black hemp. I was just going to do stripes. I'm going to do here. Oh, that's right. Yeah, starting them off is always a pain in the butt. You really got to pay attention to what you're doing. Yeah, Croatia. I've been looking into it, and it's just gorgeous. It looks like they're in about 19, like the United States was in back in the 1950s. Things are just kind of booming there right now. I'm getting into the ground floor of they're allowing cannabis in a couple of those Eastern European countries over there. CBD oil now, and I'm getting in on the ground floor with one of the a big company over there. Hey, just Jack. How we doing, brother? Always a pleasure to see you around. But yeah, I'm gonna be making medicine for lots of people. I can't wait. I'm really excited. Um, yeah, it was weird. It was really quite surreal. I went out to the desert to find a teacher to teach me how to make medicine, and I was thinking it was going to be, an old Indian person, something like that. Um, and it turned out being a 30-year-old Caucasian male from Michigan, an ex-army guy who was totally against cannabis his whole life until he got out of the military, and didn't like all the different types of pills and stuff that the VA was trying to put him on and stuff like that. And they passed cannabis to be legally used medicinally in Michigan, and they told him to try it out. So he gave it a try and fell in love with it because it helped him so much that he wanted to help other people and started growing it himself. And he got real good at it, really, really good at it. And he made some really good connections in the military. And he kept up with his connections, and they had heard how, you know, good he was at doing at just managing plants and the lighting and all that kind of stuff. Not just, there's a lot to it. And he had it down to a science. And he knew somebody that knew somebody that knew people high up over there in their government. So, yeah, he went out to the desert. He was waiting on that for about a year. They were doing business on that contract, trying to set it up. Um, and he had all but given up on it. So he went for a little walkabout, kind of like I did. And I met him out there in Capitan, New Mexico, up on a mountain. And we hit it off right away. He had a dog, I had a dog. They liked each other and were playing, and we kind of just hit it off and hung out there for a couple weeks at that spot. And then kind of split up and went our separate ways for, I don't know, a month or so. I went to warmer weather, he went to a little bit cooler weather. And then we met up out in Parker, Arizona on Halloween night. That was pretty fun. Hung out for like a month after that out there in the desert. And then he decided to head back on home. He had some stuff he needed to take care of. And 2 days after he got home, he got the call that, hey, we need you out here in Croatia to come and seal the deal up, finalize it all. So, yeah, um, great opportunity, though. It was like and I was expecting to go out there to find an old medicine man, and I found a young guy that knows how to really cultivate cannabis and turn it into medicine. And yeah, I can't wait. I'm going to learn so much from him. I already have. He's taught me so much military stuff that he learned about survival and stuff like that. Just all kinds of stuff. Really, really good guy. So yeah, I'm excited. Things are. I'm glad I went on my walkabout when I did. I'm glad I didn't do it when I was 18 or 20 years old. I don't think I would have seen it the way that I see things now. I don't have those eyes. I didn't have these eyes back then, I should say. I see the world much differently. Yeah, I think everybody should go on a walkabout one day. You'll know when it's supposed to happen. But I think things happen when you hear that calling to go and take it. It's just go and do it. And it's not an easy thing to do. It wasn't for me, at least. Um, Quitting my job and leaving everything I knew, and oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. You'll know when. There isn't a set time or a certain age that it should be done or anything like that. You'll know when to do it. And I think everybody, you'll do it when you're supposed to. Oh, not really that far in. That's why I can't stand starting these things. Just gotta pay so much attention. There we go. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, it's hard to believe. Well, I guess I've been here going on the third week now. But less than a month ago, I was out in Arizona on the Colorado River staring at California. Now I'm down in Florida. Yeah, I've been really enjoying welding. It's fun. It is. It's really neat taking a couple pieces of metal and making them one. Like a sense of power almost. One of the forms of fire, electricity. But really, you're just practicing alchemy when doing such things. Oh, I hope she's doing okay. Oh, here we go. Wow, that is a little sliver there, Jack. Thank you. Chris Van Matre was trying to, he still does. He's trying to catch a picture of the smallest sliver. I forget what it is, what percentage of the moon is the record for a photograph captured of it. I don't know. That stuff really doesn't do it for me anymore. Being the first or the most or the. I mean, it's cool. Something to shoot for, I guess, but I don't know. I get into funks, kind of. Not funks, but I get into one of my three stages. It's research. Um, some people might call it testing or experimenting. I call it play mode, where I just, you know, play around with all the stuff. And then reflection. And research and play mode are usually, well, I don't know. I've done research mode has gone on for 6 months before. Play mode is usually my shortest one. And then reflection mode can last forever. Reflection mode is, it's like letting your brain catch up with everything you've taken in and letting your subconscious and your conscious mind sync together. Plan on doing some more work with the human eye. Well, more or less apertures and how they affect what we see, the size of the aperture. I'm really going to put some time and effort into getting it down to more of a science. Um, with the atmosphere involved, is it's about impossible. So it's not going to. The trick will be using different types of cameras. So I'm going to need multiple cameras, but I'll find a nice spot to do it. Let's see, what time is it? 7:30. Oh, I'm tired, folks. I'm gonna give my mom a call real quick. See if she's I'm not sure if she has to work or not. Try to send her off on a good day when she's got to work. Oh, there's that black. Maybe I should start using it right now. It's a good call. Hello, Mama. I'm sorry. Did I wake you up? I'm good. Had a good show. How was your night? Yeah, we get done at 7. Well, 6 your time. What do you got going on for today? Yeah, wait till like April, May. Yeah. No matters. Yeah, I'm gonna test out the smoker today, and just waiting to hear about. Well, you do charcoal. I'm just gonna burn wood in it first, just to make sure there's no leaks and anything like that. But no, you use charcoal, and then you get the charcoal burning real good and hot, white coals, and then you put wet wood just above it. You can use hickory. Yeah, you don't want to use like pine or anything like that. But yeah, there's a lot of cherry wood. There's all kinds of different types of wood you can use. Orange wood, apple wood. There's all kinds. Yeah, it gives it a little, yeah, smokehouse flavor. A guy at work used to do it all the time. The head of maintenance. He used to tell me about all the stuff he used it like almost every day. He'd cook pizzas on it and stuff like that. Yeah. On a stone. Now you still have the smoke going up over it. But yeah, you cook it on a pizza stone. They're already there. It was early. Yeah. She's here. Her mom and dad are here. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they did it real early. I think she should almost be done, I think. Yeah. Poor thing. uh, Remington. Yeah. All right, Mom. I'll let you. I was gonna let you go back to bed if you want. Yeah. Catch you some Z's. You don't gotta work today. I love you too, Mama. Yep. Yeah, I'll let you know. Yeah, I'll let you know what's going on. Love you too. I will. I will. All right. Bye bye. Oh, she cracks me up. She's always gotta give Hank a pat and whatever other dog is around. It used to be Buddy. Give Buddy a pat. It's give Bo a pat, and she's so cool. Yeah, that should work. I'm gonna do put some black stripes in. See how it turns out. I gotta shave. Meeting Adam's new boy for the first time. I want to look somewhat presentable. Gosh, I wonder what's going through his mind right now. Just being born. You think we don't remember that stuff because it's so traumatic? Or do you think we just don't remember our young, really, really young life? I don't know. The oldest memories I have are from when I'm about two, sometime in 2 years old. I can remember receiving certain gifts or playing with certain toys or certain people, and there's a couple certain events I can remember. I can still see the guy from down the street coming running down, jumping over my head while I was on my big wheel. Scared the crap out of me. I was 3 then. Yeah, it's weird. You wonder where those early memories. I mean, there's lots of stuff you forget, but I think you'd remember maybe laying in a crib or something like that. Yeah, I had a really good show on Ironworks this morning on TFR. Really picking on the space industry. It's just beyond ridiculous now. Some of the stuff. I mean, I guess it always has been, but now that I have a computer at my fingertips and I'm looking into this stuff more, oh my goodness, it's just such nonsense. And as Josh Corey was saying, they give us crap for saying, well, this doesn't work. How does the sun and moon work? This and that, blah, blah, blah. You can't even figure out how to get that to work. And in their heliocentric model, 85% of the model has to be made of a substance that has never been seen, tested, um, measured in any way, shape, or form. Hey, Dave, how we doing, brother? Yeah, you need dark matter to make their model work for some kind of, it's like, it's actually more like 96% or something like that of the known universe is made up of stuff that we can't, for their model to work. It gets frustrating. But I think this is the way that it should be. Um, I don't think everybody waking up all at the same time would be a good thing. Anger is one of the feelings that some people get when they realize that they've been lied to their whole lives. And I don't think that hundreds of millions of angry people all at the same time is a good thing. I could see people yelling fire and bad things taking place. But yeah, just crocheting some black in with the natural hemp for the very first time. I tried a couple ways of putting letters into it and stuff like that, but it never really turned out. The hemp is really thick. I even tried it with black thread. And you have to have big letters, really big letters, because the hemp is so big. That trying to make small anything, it was really difficult with the hemp being so spread out like that. There's Hank Pank. Yeah, we'll go take a look at the smoker here. Fire, 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 light up your light up. Yeah, I think I'll go take a walk. Show you guys the, oh, wonderful. Yeah, take one a day for maybe 3 days. You could even take two for the first few days. I'd take it maybe 6 days, seven maybe total. You'll want to feel better, and then take it for a couple more days. Oh, Nora, wonderful. Yeah, it's amazing stuff. And like I said, remember if you get any kind of an I don't know viral, fungal, bacterial, uh, some type of inflammation, purple coneflower or Echinacea, however it's pronounced, is another really good root that helps out with all that kind of stuff. Really? Yeah, I heard that they made it illegal in Australia as well. Isn't that crazy? A probiotic that can heal you and make you feel better, and they make it illegal. Well, at least you got some. Yeah, I heard they're really cracking down on that kind of any kind of medicinal way of healing yourself, pretty much. And golden seal, that's an easy one. We can grow it over here still in the US. Oh, that isn't too bad. I would rather have a tincture than some kind of pill that I didn't make myself. It can't taste all that good, I'm sure. I know the dried up root just tastes horrible by itself. It is not a no, I definitely put it in the capsules. Yeah. Yeah, nothing that tastes really good. Except for I don't know, fruits and vegetables. I like all that kind of stuff. I'm gonna jump in here and boop-a-doop-a-doop. Okay, I want to show you guys. Whoa. There we go. Let's see now. Is it presenting me or is it just presenting? I'm gonna have to go and change that. Or maybe I can do it from right here. Maybe not. Give me 1 second. Okay. This is a smoker that we made out of 2 old water heaters. There's a 40-gallon and then a 20-gallon down there. Made some legs for it. Cleaning up to do and some little edging to put on, stuff like that. But besides that, it is solid. Learned how to, well, this is the first thing I've really welded. It was fun. We welded everything. These are just nuts or bolts right here. They were welded on, and then a piece of tube and a piece of flat steel. Yeah, we had a lot of fun making this. I know I did. Yeah, we're going to put smoke pipes coming off the end right here, coming out and up. And then another one down at this end. One we can clog up down here if we want, but just to kind of control. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, Adam wrote on it. Got a kick out of that. But yeah, these things, it's solid. It's not going nowhere. Welding is fun. Almost blew through the steel right here. You can see it got so hot. Just super fun stuff, welding. But yeah, I'm probably gonna get heading out here. I'd like to get at least an hour of sleep in. Maybe 2 before I start yard working it up and all that good stuff. Maybe I'll do some yard work first. We'll see. Here, I'm gonna jump out of this one. You can actually, you can smoke all kinds of stuff. You can actually make a pizza in a smoker. You just use the heat of the smoke to do a lot of the cooking. It's yeah, there's a lot of people out this way that use them. Not a super lot, not super common, but it gives it a flavor, a really nice flavors when you smoke. Just about it. Well, you can use different types of wood to give you different types of flavor. The guy I used to work with used to love doing ribs. Really, any type of meat, he could smoke it. And then he started doing pizzas and all kinds of stuff. You just get a pizza stone, and the stone would get so hot, and the smoke would give the cheese a certain type of flavor. Used a lot of hickory smoke. Or hickory wood, I should say. Yeah, I'm getting tired. Yeah, you can cook just about anything. Vegetables. People throw vegetables in there and do all that kind of stuff. Um, yeah, it's just a different way of cooking. But that's a big one too. Most of them are a lot smaller. You don't need anything that big, but it was fun to make. I'm gonna test it out here, either today or tomorrow. See how froggy I feel. Oh, but that's it, guys. I'm gonna head out. Thank you all for joining. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're feeling better, Nora. Yeah, check out the well, Friday. We'll be putting out information Friday about the new, what is it, the European tour over there. It's gonna be 36 countries, 12,000 miles or something like that. 61 different stops. They're hitting all the way through Europe. The Flat Earth tour, European tour for next year. Yeah, it's gonna be a big one. Should be really cool. They're coming through Croatia too, so hopefully I'll be there and settled and all that kind of stuff, and I can check it out. But yeah, I'm gonna get heading out here. Uh, Feed Hank, all that kind of good stuff. I love y'all. Thank you for joining me. It's always nice having at least a few people to chat with while I'm doing my crocheting. Um, really too early to tell, but I think it'll turn out all right. The black and the natural. I just want to use up the black, make these last two hats, and then start working on my poncho until I sell some more hats. So that's it. Good times for all. Yes, you too, Nora. It is always a pleasure. Good times for all here signing out. As always,